And those who tell us that we can't, we will respond with that timeless creed that sums up the spirit of a people. Yes, we can.
Together, we will win a majority of the delegates, and together, we will beat Hillary Clinton.
We want a political revolution.
We are stronger together.
We will make America safe again. And yes, we will make America great again. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. God bless you, everybody. God bless.
Every American politician had a campaign, and every campaign needs a slogan. From Honest Old Abe to Yes We Can, a good political slogan can decide the outcome of an election. So where did political slogans start? And how, or more importantly, why, do they work? Drastically different from the broad slogans of today, the first slogan to grace the American political landscape was Tippecanoe and Tyler Too, which promoted presidential candidate William Henry Harrison and his running mate John Tyler. Although Harrison spent only 31 days in office before he died, his path to election was one for the books. His campaign was surprisingly modern, with songs, merchandise, and of course, the slogan. This short phrase would pave the way for centuries of American campaigning to come. As America entered the industrial age, campaigns adapted along with them. When America eventually had a TV in every living room, it became worlds easier for candidates to impress their slogans of all kinds onto the American people. Today, however, slogans are far more broad than they were in the past. Slogans reflect the fluctuating mindset of Americans. But what exactly makes a slogan effective? To find out, we conducted an experiment on 24 high school students. We presented two presidential campaign slogans from the 1960 election between Richard Nixon and John F. Kennedy. Nixon ran with the slogan, "For the Future," and Kennedy ran with "A Time for Greatness." "For the Future" received 20 votes, while "A Time for Greatness" received only 4. We asked the students why they picked their favorite.
When a slogan implies that we should do stuff in the future, we're not focusing on what needs to be done now.
If we are great now, that will prepare us for the future. Only thinking about the future can set turmoil in the present.
I want a candidate who thinks about my future because I'm a teenager, so I'm not thinking about what's happening right now, but I'm thinking about how it'll affect me in the future.
Well, first off, because it has 2 F's, and I like when 2 words have the same first letter. It just sounds better.
Whether it's focusing on the present, looking to the future, or simple alliteration, slogans work best if the voters are able to attach their own meaning to it.
And, if it captures either a hope, on the one hand, or, some value that's cherished by a larger group of people, then that's going to make a difference.
Now we fast forward to the most recent election, where Donald Trump ran on a campaign to make America great again. Interestingly, this slogan was recycled from Ronald Reagan's successful 1980 campaign against incumbent Jimmy Carter.
We'll restore hope and we'll welcome them into a great national crusade to make America great again.
Trump used the slogan to tap into a nostalgia felt by many in America's industrial heartland who felt cheated by the system.
It was the right slogan at the right time for people who had gone through 8 years of economic hardship and were wondering whether things would ever get better again. He won because the lower middle class citizens of Pennsylvania, Ohio, Michigan, and Wisconsin have real struggles. And they wanted something different than the traditional politician.
We went to McConnellsburg, Pennsylvania, a community that voted 84% for Trump, to understand why the slogan resonated so much with certain voters.
It started out as just kind of a traveling through for people up at our Fulton house. It was a wagon stop for people to stay over. From my perspective of people around here, they like small business, they like small town feel, and so going to big business and putting the small guys out, people don't like that as much around here. They would rather see the little guys grow.
Rural people especially feel that we're losing our liberty, that they're overtaxed, they can't afford medical insurance, they can't afford a new car, they can't afford a new home, they can't afford to start up a business.
We asked him when he thought America was great.
It would be before the Civil War.
In many communities across the country, Trump is very unpopular in part because of his slogan. This is the case in the liberal town of Tacoma Park, Maryland, where Clinton won overwhelmingly, garnering nearly 90% of the vote.
When people talk about make America great again, or in any country, it's like they pretend that things at some point were perfect, and that's not true.
This sharp contrast of perspectives reflect the severe partisanship and division within America that Trump and his branding helped exasperate.
Nation, this movement, that man, and that vision are going to win all the way to the White House.
He always says, make America great again. Well, America's never been great for people of color.
Short, sweet, and undeniably patriotic, political slogans are a summary of America, its people, and what they believe.